Good evening, everyone, and welcome to Your Time to Shine, a radio show designed to help you explore your own divine gifts. How is everyone doing this evening? We are upon a full moon, and it's bringing all kinds of emotions and elevated energies along with it. So tonight I want to talk to you a little bit about the full moon and what it represents spiritually, and it's all about release. So full moons are about releasing things, releasing anything in your life that's not working for you anymore, releasing any of those, I would say, habits energetically that you want to get rid of. And so I, on a full moon, have a little spiritual practice that I like to do. And there's many ways that you can do a release for the full moon. And by releasing all these energies, then you can bring in new energies of what it is that you would like to be, do, and have. And so it's really exciting to be able to release all of that stuff and make space, make room for the new stuff to come in, all the goodness to come in. Now, typically on a new moon, that is when you're doing your manifesting. You are asking for the things that you want in your life, the things that you need in your life. And the full moon, you actually are releasing all the old junk, so to speak. So tonight, there's still a few hours left in the night, depending on where you are located. But one of the things that I like to do, besides putting your crystals out and energizing them under the full moon, under a super moon, all that, to re-energize your crystals, is the releasing of everything that you want to get rid of. Now, the releasing, it can be emotional. It can be to energetically get rid of something that's not working. It could be a job. It could be a new, looking for a home. It could be a relationship that needs to go away. It could be actually releasing some things in a relationship so that it can change and shift. So not necessarily getting rid of that relationship, but just making some changes to allow some new stuff to go in. Because as we grow, personally, emotionally, spiritually, everything around us changes and shifts. And so something that, worked for us even a week ago may not be working for us now. So you can imagine 5, 10, 15 years of stuff, what was working back then is not working for you now. And so it's identifying those things. And what I do is I actually write them down on a piece of paper, all of the things. So at the top of my paper, I put, on this full moon, I am releasing. And then I just start listing all the things that I want to release, right? I want to release all the negative emotions around my job. I want to, release all of the energies and emotions around my relationships, with others. I mean, this can be whatever it is that you need it to be. And by writing it down on a piece of paper, it's really empowering, because what it does is, instead of building up within you and in your body, in your energetic system, you're releasing that. You are literally and energetically releasing all of that, so that you can bring in whatever it is that needs to happen as new. So just write all of those things down. And when you've gotten all your thoughts down on paper, then you crumple it up and you hold it to your heart. And all of the emotions that go with what is in that paper, they may be grief, it may be sadness, it may be anger, it may be uncertainty. Maybe it's joy because you're finally releasing all of this stuff. Whatever that is, take it and imagine yourself pushing it. So build this up in your body, and then imagine you pushing it out of your body through your heart, right? And into this piece of paper so that all of those energies, so whatever you've released by writing, the leftover stuff can now be released through your heart and heart-centeredness. Crumple it up and let all those energies let them flow into this paper. And when you feel like you are done, then get a bowl or a fireplace, go outside, wherever it is that you could burn this piece of paper, and then set it on fire and watch the smoke, watch it dissipate, watch it completely go out and completely dissolve. So it's a very spiritual practice. It's a very emotional thing to be able to watch that leave, watch that dissolve. And so then once you are done, you simply say thank you, and you've now released and you've gone through your practice. Now, I said there's lots of ways to do this practice. There's different techniques. I personally like to use tissue paper because it burns very quickly, and the smoke is really fantastic to watch when you're doing it with tissue paper. But regular paper will work too. It might just take a little bit more to get it to burn down to ash. But, whatever you do, whatever your practice is, you can rip up the paper and you can throw it away. You can even write it on toilet paper and flush it down the toilet. Whatever that is, it's just got to resonate with you on how to release all those energies. And so, by doing that, then you're allowing more to be able to come into your life. So tonight, it's still a full moon, and it is still the perfect time to do all this releasing. Now, some people, and I've done this before as well, but I've done it more with this winter solstice or the summer solstice. As you burn, then you write things down on another piece of paper that you want to have in your life. So you could do that. Just don't do anything with it until the new moon, but keep it close. And you can keep adding to that and writing down. And it's the same process with a new moon. It's just that, you send love, you send happiness, you send joy, all these things that you want to have in your life comes in as new. So we'll talk more about that when we come closer to the new moon. But for tonight, write down, do your practice, release everything so that all the good stuff can come back to you, starting in this next cycle. So I hope that was helpful for you. I know that I will be doing this. I've already done some of this releasing today. So I've already started the practice of it. So definitely do this. I think that you will find it very helpful and very beneficial for you. So there you go. Enjoy your full moon. Right now, we are going to go to the phone lines and take your calls. And right now we have Cassie in Raymond Terrace, New South Wales, Australia. Good morning, good evening, Cassie, and welcome to Your Time to Shine.
Hi, how are you?
I'm good. How are you?
Well, I've had a bit of a rough couple of months, but I'm getting there slowly.
Good, good. What is it that I can help you with tonight?
I'm just looking for roughly hoping that you could tell me that things are going to get better, hopefully.
Yes, yes, yes. Okay, Cassie, let me check in with your loved ones on the other side and spirit and see what your guides and everybody has to say. So there's just going to be a couple of minutes of silence here as I tune in, and then I will be right back with you, okay?
Thank you.
Okay, Cassie. What your guys are showing me is that you're just a ray of sunshine. You always are looking on the positive aspects of life, and you're just a very upbeat and positive person to begin with. And they're showing me how it's been a real kind of bumpy, bumpy couple of months, like you said, and they're showing me that there still might be a few little rough patches along the way, but then they're showing me like skies are clearing. Um, things, the clouds are parting, the sun's coming out. So things are starting to shift and change for you and move forward. They're showing me also that you've been doing a lot of asking, a lot of prayerfulness, a lot of manifestation, and they want you to know that you are being heard. Okay. They say that you've just really been doing the work, and that they are working on the other side to help you to shift the course that you're on right now. Because it's not like you to have kind of this bumpy, rough rough go at things.
No, it's not. It's not. It's just so out of ordinary. That's what clear to me. Like, thank you.
Yeah, yeah. So they're showing me that they're kind of, it's almost like they're showing it to me as they're kind of holding you back. And that's not really the best way to say it, but that's kind of what they're showing me. And what they're trying to show me is that they're kind of holding you back because they are creating what is up in front of you, right? So it's like they're saying, give us just a little bit more time here to create this path for you. And so that's kind of what this bumpy feeling is, because you keep wanting to push through, push through, push through. And they're saying it's not quite ready yet, just not quite ready. We're almost there, almost there. They're showing me some things with your family. Has there been some upheaval, some kind of shifting and changing?
My uncle actually just passed away about an hour ago, so there's been some big issues around that.
Oh man, I'm so sorry. Wow. Yeah, I can see there's like upheaval and shifts and some tension going on with the family.
There's a lot of tension throughout my family at the moment. A lot of us aren't talking over a lot of different things, which is really upsetting. I'm trying to bring us all back together, but it's just proven to be really hard.
Yes. So they're showing me that you're really kind of like, they're showing me as you being the pillar of the family, that kind of like where everything kind of starts. And you're taking it on as, it's so interesting because I had a conversation today about fixing things, right? And it's almost like you feel like you need to fix this. You need to fix the family issues. And
that's literally what's been on my shoulders my whole life. Is I feel like I need to fix everything.
Right, right. And if you realize that, because when we look at it from a fixing standpoint, it's really, there's like this authoritative feeling about it, right? Whereas if you come in from a path of helping, right? It's a more softer approach to it, and it's easier to it's easier for people to digest. Does that make sense to you?
Yeah, yeah, it does.
Okay, but your guides are also showing me that that you this is really not for you to try to mend. I'm going to stop using the word fix because I'm trying to get it out of my vocabulary as well. But this is really not a situation for you to try to mend or to heal.
Okay.
That, you know, there are going to be some family members that are going to come back to you and come back to the family unit. And there's going to be some that's going to take just a little bit longer, and you're going to have to be okay with that. You're going to have to understand that that is their path, right? And that's not something that you can take on yourself, right? So giving yourself
is that in regards to my teenagers as well?
Yes, I am. Hang on, I'm tuning in here to see what they have to say. No, that's okay.
Because my teenagers and I, we've had it hard. We've been clashing hard.
Mm-hmm. With them, it's going to be with them, it's a little bit different because they're going through so many changes, so many emotional, physical, even spiritual changes right now. So they're going to come back around.
They lost their dad when they were little.
Yeah,
and
they're going to come back around.
Crying to me the other. Sorry, I had my son crying to me the other night that he's seen his dad at his door, and I didn't know what to say to him.
Right. Right. In those situations, they're showing me that all you can do is you can just be that support. You can be that person to be there to listen to them, to hear them out. You're not going to be able to. You're not going to be able to. Oh, there's that word again. Fix. You're not going to be able to change that for them, right? Because they too are on their own path, and so how they view things is a little bit different than how you view things. And so that's where you guys are clashing, right? And so it's a matter of you being okay with the fact that they are seeing things a little bit differently. It may not be how you would envision it or how you might even do it. All you can do is offer them the guidance and the wisdom that you have gathered in your lifetime, right? I do see them coming back around. I do see that. I think it's just going to take a little. I just think it's going to be a little bit of a rough road.
I think to relax a bit more.
Good. I'm sorry. The person that just passed away. You said it was your mom?
My Uncle Kevin.
Your uncle.
My Uncle Kevin. He just passed away an hour ago.
Okay.
He's hospital here in Australia.
Okay. He seems like he was a very big focal point of your family.
Yeah. There was a big uproar with him involving the whole family, which kind of split the whole family in part. But I always showed him love and always said that I loved him and always said hello when I've seen him and everything. Like, I heard a lot of stories and bad stories, but he was my uncle in my eyes and I loved him.
Mm-hmm. I feel like that they're showing me, well, first off, oh my gosh, okay, hang on. They're showing me a lot of things. First off, they want you to know that he is okay, that he has crossed over, and he is already on his healing journey, and being very well taken care of. So he seems to be a really big piece in your life and in your family's life. So there's going to be there's going to be some healing. There's going to be some some grieving and some things left that are going to be hard on the entire family, and people aren't going to realize what an effect that he had on them for maybe even a month or two out, and then they're going to go, wow, there was a big space that he held for everybody.
I'm a bit upset about the way he died because he died alone. I was told, and nobody told me that he was there, and I was too late.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, they're showing me, because I'm not able to connect with him quite yet, but they're showing me that they're showing me that it was too soon. Like they felt like, or more that he felt like it was too soon. He had so much more here to accomplish. And so it felt a little bit, there was some hesitation on his part. I'm feeling hesitation. And then it was then it was done. So I think it took him a little bit by surprise. It wasn't quite what he had anticipated. Cassie, are you still with me? Okay. We'll see if we can get Cassie back here. I feel like that there was a lot going on with this person, and so there's going to be a big hole. There's going to be a really big hole with the family. Cassie, are you with me?
Yes, I'm with you.
Okay. So I was just saying that I feel like there's going to be a big hole. He had a very vibrant spirit, and a vibrant way about him. He was very big, like big in life.
He loved it. He loved life. He was happy, got a lucky person. Everything was just easy to him. I don't know why you always said it was just easy. Everything's easy, you guys. It's just life. Cassie, just smile. He used to tell me all the time.
Yeah. Yeah, I can see that. He was bigger than life. As literally as you would say that. He was bigger than life. And he did live it to his fullest, right?
Oh, yeah, there was lots of fun, lots of memories.
Yeah. He left no stone unturned. They're showing me. So
he was very, very, very particular. Yeah.
Yes.
But he had a good heart. He did some bad things, but I forgive him for all that. And I love him. I just hope he's safe.
He is. He is. He is very much. He's very much safe.
I just wanted him to know I'm sorry I didn't get there.
He knows. He knows. Like I said, he's communicating through others, because I'm not connecting directly to him. But they're showing me that he said that this went a lot faster than he expected, and it's okay. It's okay. He knows that you tried to get
put
there.
into a nursing home. We were all pitching in for him to go to a nursing home. But he went and looked at the nursing home, then went back to the hospital and ended up passing away.
He didn't want you guys to have to do that. That's not what he wanted to do. It was just not the way he wanted it to be. He didn't want you guys spending the time and the money and the effort. And so, this was really under his wishes, and that's why it went so quickly.
Oh. I was so sad to know that he was there alone. Like, I just wondered, didn't want him to be scared.
They're showing me that he was not scared. He was not scared. He
wasn't?
He was not. He had a lot of loved ones around.
That's good.
And he made the decision to go. And he was okay with that decision. He was really looking out for all of you. Yeah. He just didn't want you guys to have to go through all of that.
That was him too. He'd always think about us, like, going through stuff. No, it's too much of a hassle. Don't worry about it.
Yes,
I'd be
exactly.
Like, it's not a hassle. It takes less than 2 minutes. Like, let me do it. Like.
Yeah. He didn't want to be that burden to anybody, right? And so he made that decision.
He used to say to me, I don't want to be a burden anymore, Cassie.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, Cassie, I know, because I can feel it, and they're showing me that he's going to be around you. He's going to be hanging out with you. It could take some time, because when he has, now that he's crossed over, it's going to take some time. He's got to do his own healing on the other side. But watch for signs. Watch for signs that he's around, okay? Because he's going to be around you a lot.
Yep, I'll be watching. Thank you.
Good. You're so welcome.
Better to know that he's okay.
Yes, that's so good.
I'm going to go and have a cry now, but thank you so much for that.
You're so welcome. And Cassie, we're coming down to the last few seconds of our show, so I want to say thank you so much for joining us tonight, and I hope this has been helpful for you.
It has been very helpful. Thank you so much.
You're welcome. Have a great evening.
You too.
All right, that does it for me. Thank you so much for tuning in tonight. You can reach me over at my website at www.wingsofsoulswithjulie.com, at Julie YeagerWalker Medium on my Facebook page, or Your Time to Shine. We'll see you next week. Have a great night, everyone.